Hi there, birdies! Welcome back to the nest. So today we have another 2023 card, and we're going to focus on self-care today and healing. And we're going to take a look at what you need most healing of during 2023. Okay, so what is the area of your life that is a bit more needy of some care? And then we're also going to look into how you can heal that area. What exactly do you need to heal it? But we're also going to look at how you can heal it and some self-care for you to incorporate throughout your year that may create a bit more stability and a bit more groundedness into your life, okay? So, as always, we have 4 beautiful pals with us today. For pal number 1, we have some Mangano Calcite. For pal number 2, we have some Fluorite. For pal number 3, we have Moonstone. And for pal number 4, we have some Amethyst. Alright, so, whoopsie. You can choose by the crystals, you can choose by the timestamps, they're going to be down below. You can pause the video to meditate a little bit, connect with the energies, and figure out which pal is yours. But whenever you're ready, again, timestamps are down below, and I will see you over there. Hi there, pal number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Mangano Calcite, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it. So how this is going to go, we are going to start by looking at which area of your life is in need of a bit more care and attention, where your guides want you to focus on and do some healing at. We'll also look at what exactly needs healing. What are your wounds? What are your limiting beliefs? What are your insecurities? Whatever wants to come up. And then we'll look into how you can heal it, and we'll finish it up with some self-care dice. And I also have here, Light is the New Black. Rebecca Campbell here, towards the end, has a whole part where it's like practical tools for shining your light. So practical tools. What is up with that? Practical tools for you to align better with the life that you want. Okay, so those are going to be some things with the dice and the book, some things for you to incorporate in your year. Okay, but let's get right into it. Let's get started. So your part, like your area of life that needs a bit more focus. What is up with words? Oh my God. We have love. And Mercury, it's not even in retrograde. I actually think it's in its shadow period, so it makes sense. But let's look at what you need to know exactly about love. And what exactly do you need to heal from that? We have Queen of Wands, the 3 Cups. We have 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. So I kind of feel like the thing that perhaps needs a bit more healing here in your love life is the fact of, I feel like you're a bit worried around accepting love, around welcoming love. And I feel like right now you may be like, oh, what? No, I'm like, please, love, come in. But I feel like you have been pretty hurt in the past. And I feel like that is causing you a little fear around, I may get hurt again. Maybe I'm not good enough to receive love. I even feel like for some of you, you could have been cheated, or you could have been dealing with third-party situations. And I feel like you may have lost yourself a little bit. Not necessarily like lost yourself completely, but I feel like you forgot how awesome you are. And I feel like you forgot how incredibly worthy you are of receiving all the goodness in life. And I do feel like one of the biggest things here with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming through is that I feel like there is a big emphasis on self-confidence. There is a big emphasis on independence, on feeling like an empress. Doesn't matter if you're female or male, but feeling like that empress energy of taking good care of yourself, feeling good, feeling confident about you, not really needing an emperor, right? Feeling like you are the emperor within yourself. And I feel like that is where you may lack a little bit of stability and lack a little bit of focus. So we're going to look at how you can heal this, but one of the things would be like loving yourself like you would want to be loved, you know. But before we get into how you can heal it, let's just keep talking about things that may be kind of blocking your path here in love a little bit. I also feel like there is this thing of perhaps trust issues. It's like you don't really trust people to love you like you should be loved. I feel like you're always expecting the worst in people. I feel I feel like you've just been so disappointed. It doesn't make sense to trust people, you know? I feel like it's totally normal for you to feel that way, considering what you have been through. But I do feel like, you know, that thing of it's not that you don't judge a book by its cover, but the thing of like, don't generalize things. Not all people are bad people, you know? Not all romantic relationships are going to lead you in that direction. And I feel like that is something that you may need to kind of have faith in the universe and also in yourself, in your growth, you know, that you are going to be able to find these people. You are going to be able to attract these people towards you. Okay. We also have here mystery, secrets, closed book, magical, desire, passion, sex, lust. Yeah, that was something that I was kind of picking up on. Is that for some of you, you could be, especially with open relationship, you could be used to having people admire you a lot for your body, but then not really wanting to get to know you. And I feel like that really broke your heart. And I feel like that perhaps it continues to break your heart. You know, you try to be open and you try to be there for love and be there to receive these energies, but I feel like you just keep receiving people that are not interested in something serious. You could have also been with very controlling people, but it's almost like people are wanting to control you, but they don't want to commit to you. And I feel like that just creates so much stress and anxiety in your life that I feel like it just makes you feel even more bogged down and hopeless in a way. I really feel like you don't expect to find love. And the thing is, I feel like why your guides want you to heal this in 2023, it's because I feel like you're supposed to find love in 2023, you know? But I feel like you may be right now in this place of giving up. You may be in this place of, I really don't get the whole thing around love. I really don't, I don't want these type of energies anymore. So I might just, close myself off and not really welcome any energies. And again, you may be doing all of these things subconsciously, but I feel like your energy right now is truly of, let me protect myself because I don't trust any of this that is happening, you know, especially with this secret admirer. I feel like you may already have someone here that is like, it's a different cycles, patterns change. So the wheel is turning. This is a new person, but, and we even have fertility, new beginnings. It's like, there is this beautiful opportunity for love, but I feel like you're so closed off and I feel like you're so hurt from the past that I feel like it is blocking love from entering your life in 2023. So that's what your guides kind of want you to look at and want you to heal, because again, I do feel like there are new beginnings for you out here, and they could be very beautiful. They could be very, very bright and loving. Okay, so let's take a look at how you can heal this and what your guides want you to know about this whole thing. We have the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. We have beauty. Yeah, so there's a strong emphasis on like loving yourself and putting that love and care towards yourself. We also have Jonquil Power, take hold of what you know it's yours. We have Lenten Rose, protection, conserve what you have, save a little. And Camellia, peace, be calm and calm will come. We also have here growth. Evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And finally, we have mural. Be your own first priority. Yeah. So I feel like how your guides are encouraging you to heal this is through not giving a shit. I feel like there is this energy of the thing that we were talking about of taking yourself on a date, right? Loving yourself like you want other people to love you. I feel like that is the way that your guides are asking you to heal this energy around love. I feel like there's also something around boundaries and where like protection. If you don't feel good about someone, then definitely protect yourself and definitely create those boundaries. But I feel like you need to at least get to know that person and interact with them a little bit for you to know if it is worth investing more energy or not. And I feel like after just a few conversations, just after a few texts, just after a few, on and off, not on and off, like one way or the other, conversation, you understand who is this type of person, what are their intentions, what are they looking for, and I feel like you're able to understand, especially with your intuition. I feel like your intuition is also going to be very good. I feel like you're going to be able to figure out straight away who is worth putting your energy, what relationships are worth putting in your energy, and which ones are not. I also feel like there is something around you perhaps having people around you that you may need to let go of. And these could be people that kind of bring you down a little bit. So who around you, like friends, family, that is what I'm talking about. Who around you makes you feel drained, makes you feel burdened, makes you feel less inferior, you know? I feel like you may need to kind of review a little bit the people that you're connecting with and that you're holding on to, the connections you're holding on to, because I feel like those are not making you feel good about yourself or not making you feel worthy and enough. And you are already all of those things. So I feel like there is definitely someone here that I feel like it is causing a bit of a stagnation and a bit of a, I don't know, like self-conflict within you, you know? And I do feel like with be your own first priority, we have peace, be calm and calm will come. And like this whole energy around you spending a lot of time with yourself, you spending time like looking at yourself in the mirror and appreciating yourself. I feel like you're going to be able to overcome this through spending time with yourself. And I know that that may sound a bit, I don't know, like not really the thing, but it actually is the thing. Because I also feel like there's something around like affirmations and the way you talk to yourself, so be conscious about it. Also, one thing with that mirror, one thing that you can do is, this is not easy to do, but still look at yourself in the mirror, set in your phone, in your computer, whatever you want, in the clock, set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes and stay there. Watch yourself. Like, look yourself in the eyes. Just look at yourself in the mirror. That is not easy to do, but I feel like at that point, the first time, I feel like it's going to be very hard. And I feel like a lot of emotions and a lot of limiting beliefs and wounds are going to come up. But once you do, I really feel like after that point, you start to get used to your body. You start to realize, oh wait, I'm so beautiful. And when you end those 3 to 5 minutes, really make sure that you look at yourself in the eyes and you tell yourself 3 things that you love about yourself. And in the end, you say, I love you. Okay? Because I really feel like that is going to boost up a little bit of your confidence. And as you do that, that is definitely going to shift your mindset and it's going to reframe your mindset. And you're going to start loving yourself. Your energy is going to shift. Also, do things that light you up, because I feel like it could also be like holding yourself back in terms of career or just lifestyle that doesn't really align with you and makes you feel restricted and maybe even like burdened and you know, like burning out, and perhaps you're also not having enough rest or something. But I feel like you should make time for more creative energy in your life. I feel like that is also going to help you to come out of your comfort zone, right? And explore yourself and get to know yourself the same way that, you know, a romantic partner would get to know you. So I feel like that is also something that you could use to heal this love situation here. Okay, and with this power, take hold of what you know is yours. Is this thing of, especially with affirmations, if you can, like write affirmations around, I am worthy of love, I am attracting love, I am attracting a joyful, exciting, sexy partner, whatever you're looking for, you know. And another great thing is actually like writing a letter to yourself, but from your future spouse perspective. So, you know, it's almost like it was your future spouse that was writing that letter, and you write it addressed to you. So, dear pal number 1, you're so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I have you in my life. I love you very much, you know, and allow words to flow through you and allow words to come out very naturally. Don't think too much. And if you can, like, do a little bit of meditation before that, you can really boost the communication with that person and with that person's higher self. And those messages are definitely going to be intuitive and are definitely going to be aligned with the person that you were manifesting. But there's also this thing of like having faith and trusting in the universe that it's like, this is already yours. This love, this beautiful relationship, the commitment, that is already yours. And just because you were dealing with really toxic people and non-committed people, it doesn't mean that that is not going to happen again, ever, ever again. That possibility for a commitment is not possible for you. I really feel like there is this thing of understanding why each relationship happened, understanding what was the purpose of everything, what was it trying to teach you, what was it trying to push you towards. Sometimes some relationships just show up in our lives to push us towards a specific direction. Sometimes that happens around career, and I feel like it would be important for you to kind of review your relationships and look into their purpose, look into what they were trying to teach you. What did you get from that experience? And try to be grateful for those situations. I know that's a really hard thing to do, but when you're grateful, when you're in this place of gratitude and in this place of forgiveness, you're not really allowing that energy to stay around with you anymore. Now you're not letting the past control you. You're taking the power back and you're controlling the past. You're letting it, you're seeing it, you're choosing how to see the past. And right now I feel like you're not choosing. You're just attached to the memories and attached to how things made you feel back then. And I feel like it's time for you to take a step back. And again, none of this is easy, so that's why it's like a whole year task. But I feel like there is definitely this energy of you've got this, and the time has come for you to move forward and for you to reach the next level and for you to let go of the past and now control the past, not the other way around, and take hold of your life and take hold of your love life. Okay, so even if you can take yourself out on dates, I feel like that is also very important and helpful. And yeah, so let's pull here some self-care dice with things you may want to do during the year. So we have watch a movie. Go on a date. I really feel like there is this thing of take yourself out to go see a movie, I really feel like there is this whole energy around being with yourself, watching, spending time with yourself, and also watching your thoughts, especially with journal here. Okay, I feel like that is going to be very important, and just all of that introspection, that is also going to be good. Whenever you're feeling a little bit down, journal it out. Let the emotions, let the thoughts be there. And you can also do some release rituals, whatever you prefer. You can do that with fire, you can do that with water. When we even have hot bath, shower. And if you do it with fire, be careful, of course, but you could write the limiting beliefs, write the things that you want to let go of in little papers, and you cut them off, and then you kind of burn them in a kitchen sink or something like that. You can also use water. It's basically the same thing. You just release the papers into water and you let them kind of dissolve and die down, I guess. You can also bury them under the earth. But with this hot bath shower, this is also great for you to shift your perspective and shift your reality. So you can do this. It's like you're stepping into the shower and you imagine the shower or the bathtub, whatever. You imagine has a little time machine, and it's while you're there, you're transforming yourself and you're shifting into a whole new reality. And when you're getting out of the shower, you're getting out of the bathtub, you imagine as you step into that floor, it's a whole new reality. You're stepping into a whole different place. And that is a good way for you to shift realities. But didn't we talk about sleep schedules with you? But we have here sleep. Okay, so really make sure that you're also having this life, personal life, work balance. I feel like that is also going to be very important. But yeah, so let's finish it up here with a little thing for you to do. Ooh, making an altar. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but you can definitely, let me see, you can pause the video now and you can kind of, screenshot it or read it. Let's actually take another one. All right. Oh, that's cool. Embrace your weird. Yeah. I feel like sometimes you're also really hard on yourself. And it's especially with someone here, I feel like you could have a friend or even just it could be someone romantically related to you. But It's like this person makes you feel like you're too much and like you love too hard, that you're just too crazy, you're too weird, right? And I don't think you're any of that. And I really feel like you have someone here that is entering your life in 2023. Maybe, to be honest, I feel like with that secret admirer, they're already in your life and they kind of want to move forward with you. But I feel like you're afraid of this person kind of seeing you in the same way. But there we go. Let me put this. Feel free to, again, stop the video, screenshot it, read it. And yeah, so my pile number 1, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments down below with a little, you can put me like a little pink rose or a pink flower in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to also check out my other channel where I have a 2023 prediction for your zodiac sign. So you can definitely check it out, the Sunny Virgo. If you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below. And that is it. So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Fluorite, you're definitely in the right place. Let's put you right there. And we are going to take a look at first which area of your life is needing a bit more care and a bit more attention, more focus, more healing in 2023. And we're going to also take a look afterwards into what exactly do you need to heal in this particular area of your life and how you can heal it. And we're going to pull some self-care dice. And I have this book from Campbell, Light is the New Black. And there is like a whole section here where it's like practical tools for shining your light. So to have a better, more aligned life with yourself, okay? So we're gonna pull a couple of those passages and see what tools you could be using in 2023 to have a better life. So let's get right into it and see which area we have. Happiness, okay. So let's see what you need to heal around happiness. Maybe you've been feeling, I'm hearing demotivated. Maybe you've been feeling, like something is missing in your life, like you can't really, and I don't think you can really tap into what it is and tap into how you can actually move forward. It's like you try to, I feel like you're already like actively trying to shift things around and to change your vibration. Maybe you're like doing things that you love and doing things that, you know, inspire you and you feel good about. I feel like for some, there could be a little bit of routines or priorities kind of attached to it. It's like you may be doing those things, but it may not be a priority. And so if you're a bit more stressed, if you're a bit more busy, maybe you kind of end up not focusing or not indulging in those things. And there is this thing of like when it comes to meditation, but it's the same thing when it comes to like things that light you up, things that make you feel good. There is a saying on meditation that is like, if you can only meditate 5 minutes, then that is a day where you need to meditate 20. You know, it's like to really prioritize your mental health, to really allow you to breathe and to cool down. Another thing, was getting a message, but now I think it's gone. Another thing, I feel like sometimes it's not really something that you're doing wrong. Sometimes it may be related with your health. Okay, that is something that is coming through perhaps for some people, especially if you already have like some sort of health condition diagnosed or something. Don't be too hard on yourself, because sometimes it's not really something you can control. It's part of the disease. It's part of the health condition or something. And it's about working with it and respecting your body and connecting with your body a little bit better. Okay, but let's see with the tarot, what do we have? So we have Hierophant, 8 of Cups, we have the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So, okay. I feel like there is something here around expectations and outcome, because I feel like there is this thing of, especially with the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands, like you have a clear vision and you know exactly, for some reason, this feels a lot about goals and motivation and things that you want to achieve. And then they don't really come into fruition, or they take a bit longer than expected. And I feel like you kind of, bring yourself down, and that happiness doesn't really stay there in a high vibe, But I really feel like there's something here about like you having a clear vision of where things are going, maybe even with a relationship or with a certain situation in your life. And I feel like then it doesn't really go your way. And it's almost like, oh, this was a waste of time. Why was I doing this? Why did my guides kind of push me in this direction? Because even with the owl, is like, but wasn't this what I was supposed to do? Because my guides were telling me to go this way. I was seeing signs. I was seeing synchronicities. And now this is all like crumbling down. What the heck? And I feel like it's about purpose. It's not about outcome, you know, because sometimes, for example, to give you like a quick example that it may make sense, but this, at least this is how I'm picking up on this energy and picking up on this message, is that, for example, I studied music for 16 years and I even went to college. I took a whole bachelor degree in music composition. I always thought that, you know, I was going to be first I thought that I was going to be a guitar player. Then I thought I was going to be a composer for cinema, movies, and games and that kind of stuff. And now here I am. And I don't have any intentions of doing that whatsoever. Maybe in the future, who knows, but not really. And it's like, why did I have to waste 16 years of my life if it is just to end up in me not using that? And at some point, especially before I, you know, related with tarot or was even thinking about doing this professionally, I was really lost and I was really demotivated because it's like, man, what am I doing? Like, the last 16 years, it's been all about music. So what do I do moving forward? And I feel like it's not about getting too attached to, we're already talking a little bit on how you can handle this, but it's not really about why it didn't come with the outcome that you were looking for, but why you had to go through that experience. And in my case, it was to meet the most amazing, beautiful best friends that I have today. It was to gain tools and skills for me to go into a more creative pursuit now that is totally different from music, but a lot of those things are also related with that. It was also for me to learn tarot, because if I didn't go to college, perhaps I wouldn't even go to tarot. I would even, you know, I wouldn't meet my first romantic thing that kind of pushed me into tarot. So it's like it all has a purpose. And I feel like some of the things that you went through, they were trying to teach you something. They were trying to show you something, to give you the tools for you to then use them later. Okay. And I also feel like there's something here around divine timing. And I know I can feel that, not the hate for that word, but I can feel the tension when it comes to it. It's like, don't talk about divine timing. But I do feel like there is something around it. It's like it all has it all has a meaning, and I feel like in a couple of months everything is going to make sense. Taurus season could be quite significant. We also have Aquarius, but I really feel like there is something around it was meant to happen this way, and you don't really know why right now, but you will in a few months. And so anything that doesn't really go your way, everything is going to make sense in the future, okay? And I do feel like there is a big thing around disappointment and a big thing around perhaps lack of trust in your guides, that if they were pushing you in that direction, if they were giving you signs for that, it was meant to be a part of your life during that time, okay? And I feel like you may be kind of not understanding that, not seeing why you may be part of your journey and why you had to get through this disappointment. And if you can look at it from a learning experience and from a growing experience and not so much from a disappointing perspective, I feel like that can ease things up a little bit, okay? But also with this Hierophant and the Eight of Cups, there is this thing of priorities and like the things that light you up and the things that make you feel good, I feel like you do them. But again, the second the work starts getting a bit busier or something, that is the first thing to go. And I feel like you should be the other way around. Always make sure that you have time to do the things that light you up. Always make sure that you have time to for yourself, that you have time to sleep, that you have time for your mental health, for your night and morning routines, that you have time for it all. That you have time for your hobbies, you know? I feel like it is important for you to do that, for you to find a better balance. And the thing with that is that you may think, oh, but that way my actual like responsibilities, they go out of the window. You know, I'm not really putting in the effort in my responsibilities and I have things to do. Well, the thing is, when you're in a higher vibration, when you're actually doing the things that light you up and the things that make you feel good, you feel more motivated, you feel more productive, you feel more energized, and that in hand is going to help you get done with work a lot faster and a lot easier, okay? So that is also something to keep in mind. I also feel like it's almost like this is not necessarily what you need to heal. I feel like this is more of like reassurance from your guides, like, don't worry, everything is okay. Like some of these things, like the thing of the priority and everything, it is something for you to kind of work with and look into in 2023. But I feel like a lot of this is a reassurance, because with this Hierophant, I'm also picking up on like you're leveling up, and especially with the 8 of Cups, you are stepping into your life purpose. You are stepping into the right path of your life, exactly where you need to go, exactly what you need to do. And I feel like it's, again, I really feel like a lot of it has to do with trust. But I feel like your guides also want you to know you're ascending, you're leveling up, and that is a pretty big energy, okay? And whenever you're getting into higher vibrations, anything that is not aligned with that, like it may have served you for a minute, but if it's not aligned with you anymore, then it has to go, okay? So let's look at here how you can heal this and how you can create more happiness in your life. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, which, guess what, is the card of trusting, of having faith, and like everything comes around, right? Sometimes you may also struggle with money, and it's like sometimes you may fear that money won't come in and money won't be there for you to help you and to support you, but it always is, okay? Trust your guides that they're always going to support you and money is always going to be there. So this is the card of trust and faith, but this is also the card of divine timing. So sorry, I can't really say much around that, but divine timing, it is what it is. Let's see here what else we have. We have compassion. We also have, we have an extra card. We have Foxglove, confidence, be what you want to see. Nice. We have Geranium, virility, shake it up a little, you've got this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Heliconia, realization, the answer is here, take heed. And Calla Lily, rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. And then we also have here, elevate, you get what you believe you deserve, it's time to raise your standards. Self-worth, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? And finally, we have Princess, you can be your own knight. This is so good. Okay, so I really feel like there is this thing around empowerment. Is like, first of all, I feel like your guides are so freaking proud of you, and I feel like you need to be proud of yourself as well, okay? Especially with this like elevate and self-worth, anything, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? That is what your guides are. It's almost like their justification for what has been going on. Why settle for little things when you can have so much more? At the time, this was meant for you, and this was like aligned with your standards and aligned with yourself. Now you're raising your vibration, you're becoming a whole new being, you're getting into a whole new height. I also feel like your manifestations are coming in really, really quickly, and when you're in that high vibration, it's like, why settle for low vibrations when you can have so much, right? And the same thing with that thing of the music, right? If I was to stay and push music forward and try to make something happen out of it, I would be miserable. I would be so unhappy. And now I'm doing something that I love. I have creative freedom, right? I have flexibility when it comes to schedules and everything. And if I was to, it was most likely for me to go and teach and for me to go and, not have that much flexibility, then I would really be miserable. So anything that is not happening right now, that it doesn't really have the outcome that you desire or you were expecting, is because you're getting an outcome even better, okay? So I feel like one of the things for you to heal this is be grateful for things not working out. Be grateful for your guides knowing that you have high standards, right? That you deserve a whole meal. And so they're like, oh, this is crumbs. Wait, pal number 2 deserves so much more than that. And they take away that because they want to give you more. okay? So I feel like one of the things is having faith and gratitude for anything that is not happening. That is not easy to do. I tell you now, it's not easy to do, but it's so worth it, and it's very, very helpful as well. With this Nine of Pentacles and compassion, I feel like you also need to be a bit more compassionate towards yourself. And I'm hearing don't take it personally. So I feel like that is coming from your guides as well. It's like, it's not about you, it's us, you know. But in this case, it really is. It's like, it's not about you that you don't deserve it. It's just we measured your standards a bit wrong. So now we're kind of, you know, taking that away so we can give you more. And it's like, it's not that you're not doing enough, that you're not good enough, that you're, you should be more talented, you should be more loving or whatever. No, you're already enough. You're already perfect. Okay. With this Nine of Pentacles, it's like you already have so much. This is the end of a cycle. This is where you've already expended so much, and your guides are kind of, it's like Nine of Pentacles. We have, in terms of numerology, we have from 0 to 9. That is the end of a cycle. And then we have 10, which is like a little extra one, but it's already a mix of the number 1 and the number 0 and mixed together. It's already 1, right? So 10 doesn't really count. It's like it's a little extra. It's a bonus. And the thing is, the bonus that you're getting is not even 10. The bonus that you're getting is like 20. Is like, I don't know, a huge amount of good stuff. But if I'm not wrong, the Wheel of Fortune is actually the number 10 of the major arcana. So you're getting into that little extra bonus. But instead of it being a 10 of Pentacles, which would be financial abundance, longevity, it would be family, it would be a long-term commitment. Instead of getting those things, you're getting everything that you want. With the Wheel of Fortune, your manifestations are really coming in, and that is where you're walking towards. That is the little bonus, okay, which is not so little. So whenever something doesn't really work out, whenever I feel a very like motivational speaker right now. But whenever something is not working out, please be grateful for it and be excited for it to come, okay, because it's truly guiding you towards so much more, okay? Also, virility, shake it up a little. You've got this. Whenever something is not working out, dance it off. I really feel like dance could be very good for you. And if you can incorporate like movement, not necessarily working out, but even has a little warm up, for example, put a song, the most amazing song that you have in your playlist, put a song on and just dance it off, because that is going to shake up your energy and it's going to get you into high vibration. Okay. But also, this is about getting that courage to move forward and that confidence, be what you want to see, to create the life of your dreams. If something is not working out, it's because you're having a detour to find a new path towards the life of your dreams, okay? And with this, you can be your own knight. You don't need anyone to kind of show you the way, to tell you what to do, to tell you, and this could be coming forward because for some of you, sometimes people may come forward and, I don't know, make you doubt your intuition, make you doubt your independence, make you doubt your path. And you're already on the right path. You're already doing exactly what you need to do. Okay, so please do not doubt it. And with this rejuvenation, again, bonus, you're getting into that high vibration. You're really leveling up. Okay, this is a huge energy. And so I feel like your 2023 is going to be filled with blessings. And maybe this is the energy of 2022, the healing part, you know, where you were feeling demotivated and things were not working out. And I feel like with the answer is here, take heed. Maybe it's that thing, you have already been trying to shake things up and you have already been trying to put yourself on the right path, but it never really feels like it's the right thing, or it never really feels like it has an impact. It's because the time for you to see that impact is not now, okay? It's gonna be happening throughout the year of 2023. Okay, so please look into the things that light you up, the things that make you feel good, the things like dance, for example, the things that shake up your energy and get you into a higher vibration. In terms of career, look at career projects, even co-workers, business partners, companies that align with your energy and those that don't feel good, and try to discern those things and change it up in whatever way you can. For some of you, it may be quitting your job. For some of you, it may be looking, actively looking for other offers. For others of you, it could just be about asking for a new table, to change positions so you can be around new people and people that perhaps align more with you, whatever the case may be. Or again, habits. life schedules and routines, and making time for creativity, making time for good positive things that make you feel good. Okay, I really feel like this is essentially a reassurance reading and telling you you're already doing so freaking good, please don't stop. Okay, because I really feel like for most of you, you have already been doing this work, and your guides are really trying to tell you you are doing it right. Oh my god, look at that, we have dance. What did I tell ya? Fuck yeah. We also have go on a date. So there's really this thing of breathe. You don't have to be super focused on your that is the thing. I feel like one thing that is coming through is that sometimes you may be super focused on your goals and dream life in terms of career and financial abundance, and maybe even relationships, but I am picking up on a strong goals thing. And sometimes you may forget about the little details of your dream reality. And that is actually one great way for you to manifest your dream reality. It's like, what are your habits? For example, you want to move out. What are your habits? Maybe right now you just buy like bread from the supermarket, and in your new house, you actually have a bakery right across the street. And every single morning you wake up and you go there and you make friends with the lady over there. It's like, look into the little details that you want to manifest around your habits, especially with this read and journal. Be what you want to see. It's all about habits. It's all about routines. And this, oh my god, and I'm even getting a bit emotional because it's almost like everything is starting to click, everything is starting to make sense. And I don't know, I really feel like you're so freaking close. You really are. And I really feel like with this journaling, it's like scripting, manifestation techniques, anything related with manifestation, it is working. Okay, maybe you're even writing affirmations, it is working. Okay, also when it comes to books, I feel like whatever book you read, that is going to be attached to your energy, so perhaps pay a bit of attention to it, or if you can, like, detach yourself from that book and maybe create like a little bubble for you to not get too wrapped into the book. But I really feel like books could be really significant in 2023. Also look into self-development books, self-help books, and all of that stuff. I feel like they're also going to be very impactful. For some of you, you may need to like just connect more with books, whether it is writing a book, reading books. For some of you, I'm hearing editor, so take that however resonates. Maybe you want to edit books. Maybe you have a book that it's meant to be edited and it's going to be quite successful. Who knows? But it's like, make more time. It's about routines. It's about habits. Okay, it's not about having your career and your love life all figured out. No, it's about having your routines figured out. That is going to lead to the career and to the love life that you desire. Okay, and the health that you desire. All right, it's about looking into all the other things. That is going to have a big ass impact. Okay, so let's get into the final portion of the reading. Let's look into what Rebecca has to say for you. It would be so awesome if this was sponsored by Rebecca Campbell. It would be really awesome. But let's see here. I'm going to put it right here if you want to pause it so you can read it and have a look and screenshot if you want. But this is one of the things that you can incorporate in your life. Maybe even journal a little bit around that, okay? And yeah, what are you trying to call into or create in your life? That is really significant. But let's see here. And it's that thing. It's like, what are you trying to call into and create in your life in terms of habits and routines? Who are you in the morning? Who are you at night? Who are you even at like a lunch break? It's like whenever you're not working, whenever you're not, or even when you are working, but it's like, it's really about the little details, okay? And be consistent with your routines, be consistent with your habits. Those are going to have the hugest impact, okay? So I even feel like, all right, I guess, but even, I don't know what I was going to say. Okay. But this is the other one. The mystic always rises. So this is not really like anything too specific. But again, pause it, screenshot it if you want to. But this is more like a little message that you may need to hear. Okay. But so since you didn't get like a specifically okay, you clearly need to align your life because that one is showing up again. But let's just get here another one. All right. So this one, who lights you up, is also something for you to review a little bit. Okay. And I'm also going to show you this. Where's your energy at? Because I really feel like it is important for you to kind of look into where you're spending your energy, where you're using it, because it may not be quite in the right place. Okay. But yeah, pile number 2. This was freaking awesome. Okay, this was really freaking awesome. So I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments with a little angel emoji. But if that exists, I think it exists. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, stupid. But yeah, so don't forget to also check out my other channel. I have 2023 predictions and messages for all zodiac signs and cusps. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the Sunny Virgo. But you can also get a private reading with me. The link is going to be down below. And that is it. So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Moonstone, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. We are going to start by looking into what area of your life is more in need of some healing, in need of some focus and attention. And we're going to take a look at also what exactly in this area do you need to heal, and what are your wounds, limiting beliefs, how you can heal it. And then we're going to finish up with some self-care dives for you to incorporate throughout the year. And we also have here Light is the New Black by Campbell, and she has a whole point where it's practical tools for shining your light. So how to, like, practical tools for you to have the life that you desire. Okay, so let's take a look. We have wealth. So this is about money. Maybe it's time for you to look into your money beliefs, and in this case, limiting beliefs perhaps. But let's take a look at what you need to heal around money. We have the Empress, Strength, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords in reverse, and 7 of Pentacles. You're being way too damn hard on yourself. Because like even with the 7 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like there are no limiting beliefs, like you're doing so good, but I feel like you still feel like you have so much to do, you have so much to heal, you have so much to accomplish. And I feel like sometimes, perhaps right now your wealth, it's a bit of at a low point. Maybe you're not really, I don't know, not necessarily like budgeting, or that you're not using it wisely, or you're running out of money. Maybe you are, but I feel like it's almost like money is not coming to you, or you feel like money is stagnant in your life. And I feel like that is, it's not necessarily that it's not right, but I feel like it's like there's more going on behind the scenes, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and 7 of Pentacles. There is more going on behind the scenes, and it's almost like there's not even a sprout here yet, but there are already a lot of roots going on below the surface. Okay, so I feel like what you need to heal here is not knowing, because I feel like not knowing and not being able to control it, not being able to have a say in it, because I do feel like your spirit guides are having a big control over your money situation. And the thing is, there is also a need for you to embrace the stagnation, for you to embrace the period, not the period of lack, but the period of non-movement, because that is also important. That is helping you know and understand, okay, where can I move forward? What do I need to reassess and change things around? Maybe your budget, if you have a budget and it's like the same budget from the last 10, 20 years, maybe it's time for you to update that budget, you know? Maybe if you do like yearly budgets, maybe it's time for you to change that around and start doing it monthly. Something like that, or at least like from 3 to 3 months. I feel like it is time for you to change things around. I feel like it is time for you to understand what is working for you and what is not. Also, perhaps, I don't even feel like this is about money beliefs. I feel like this could be about like money habits. Okay, so where are you spending your money? Do you think that you can cut some things off? Are you spending that money, or are you using that money or exchanging that energy in something worthy, you know, in something healthy, in something that helps you align with your dream life? You know, I do feel like there could be a limiting belief here around I cannot manifest money, or I'm not good enough to receive money. I don't have a limited amount of money available to me, which all of that is a lie, okay? You do have a lot of possibilities. I even feel like for some of you, you could be building like a new source of income. If you're not, then I feel like that is where your guides are kind of pushing you towards. Like if you can have another source of income, do it, okay? Because it's definitely going to help you. But I feel like there is this thing of you needing to be a lot kinder to yourself, because I feel like you're already doing an amazing job, okay? And again, embracing the moment of stagnation, embracing the moment of things not totally showing up to you every single day, but understanding that your guides are never going to let you down. Your guides are always going to support you, and it's just a matter of you communicating. Just a matter, as if it's something easy, but it is a matter of you communicating with your guides, asking for signs, asking for guidance. Pay attention to your dreams. That is something that is coming through. But there's definitely something here around you are doing a lot better than you think, okay? So I feel like one of the things for you to heal this, and for you to be a bit more peaceful with money could be, first of all, write a money letter. That is something that I always recommend. It's something that I do at least once a week, and especially on Mondays, like to start the week, right? Write a money letter, why you love money, what you can do together, why it is important, and how much you appreciate it. You know, write a letter to money as if it's someone that you love, you know, and that is going to give this bad signal to money saying, hey, I love you, you can come over, it's safe, and money is going to start showing up for you, okay? Another thing is that I don't even know what I was going to say. There's that thing of the another source of income, but I wasn't going to say that. Well, I don't know, but money letter. I guess that was an important message to come through. But we have the 3 cups. If that message comes through again, I'll say it. We have death, and we have strength. We have boundaries, yeah. We also have finding. Come here. We have white carnation, devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. And crocus, breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be. We also have sovereign. You are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty or king. It's the same. And we also have phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? So I really feel like one of the things for you to do to heal is manifest. Another thing is like be grateful for all the money that you already have. Be grateful for all the possibilities of money that you already have. I feel like that is going to be really significant for you, and it's going to allow you to get into a place of more ease and more ease and allowance for money to come through. I also feel like, again, where can you kind of cut down a little bit on expenses? Because with this, like boundaries, 3 cups, death, I feel like there could be, and especially with strength, it's not about getting into a period of restraint and getting into a period of you can't even go out. But if you're going out every single day, for example, for dinners, or for meals overall, can you start cooking at home? Or can you start, even if you buy like pre-made food, maybe buy these separate ingredients, for example, cooked quinoa or cooked rice. There are some things around those lines, but try to find space for money to come in and for money to be allowed to be in your life. Because I really feel like it's nothing of like you may be spending money or maybe using money that is not something that it's even aligned with you, or is something that you don't even want in your life in a long-term way. And some of those things I am seeing that has, like, for example, going out with friends or clubbing. And again, I'm not saying for you to not do that at all, but it's about control. Maybe instead of going every single day, maybe you go one time a week. You know, whatever your habits are right now, it's like it's time. I feel like it's time for you to adjust them and create a few more boundaries around those things. All right. I also feel like when it comes to, if you're a business owner, when it comes to your prices, know that you deserve to get paid for your work. Okay. So please don't lower your standards. You deserve to get paid for your work. Okay. treat yourself like royalty, sovereign. But I also feel like there is this thing of, with this, like, be true and pure in thought and deed. Whenever you are working, it's like, yes, you deserve to be paid for your work, but don't make it about the money. It's like, oh, I'm creating this service, or, you know, giving this product out because I want to receive that money. Do it because, oh, this is such a helpful product and I really hope that this can help someone, or this can make someone's life a bit easier. Do it with that pure thought and deed, because that is going to attract money. It's going to really, it's high vibration. You know, it's not greed, it's not need as well, it's not scarcity. It's just, I already have so much and I'm doing this from the bottom of my heart, but I really want to help someone out. And if the return that I get is some money, great. But I really just hope that this is something that can help people, you know, or that can make people's life a bit easier, that can boost their mood, that can, you know, just bring joy into their life, whatever the case may be. Do it from this place, like, know your why and have this pure why, because that is definitely going to attract money towards you. And with this finding, I even feel like don't be afraid to explore your options. Don't be afraid to, especially with the like multiple source of income, don't be afraid to look into your talents, hidden talents, and things that you enjoy doing, hobbies, side hustles that you can create, because I feel like those could be like a hidden treasure chest. Okay, so definitely look into that. Another thing with this breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be, there's definitely this thing of like, appreciate the moment that you're in. And also sometimes you may be freaking out over something that is not even happening right now, because that is usually something that happens, where it's like you're already thinking about future bills and future things, and the bills are not even here yet. It's okay. You can breathe. The money is going to be there for you to pay those bills, you know. And if you have like what is it called? It's not the bills, but debt. If you have debt that you need to pay, prioritize that and everything. But again, budgets, okay? And if you need to cut things out a little bit, do that. It's not that you're gonna have to live that whole your whole life in that place, but it is about creating a balance, okay? And with that thing of like being grateful for what you already have and not freaking out over something that is supposed to happen in the future, is like making sure that, because sometimes, let's go back, sometimes I'm sorry if I'm being really like all over the place, but sometimes we kind of freak out over not having enough, and we have a bunch of money saved, and maybe you don't, maybe you do, but I really feel like there is this thing of telling yourself, I'm gonna be okay, telling yourself, I am safe, because the universe is always going to have my back. I am always able to create so much, and with the infinity symbol, I have unlimited money and wealth around me, and I can have anything that I desire. I can have anything that I want, okay? And that is definitely happening, okay? I really feel like you are manifesting money, especially when this thing right here starts sprouting. So you could already be creating good money thoughts and belief systems and everything, and it's just about like, give it some time. If you still want to look into your beliefs, and that I definitely recommend you doing that, it's like, what were the beliefs around money from your parents? How did they treat money? How are you, is there like a comparison that you can do? Is there something that you're also doing that perhaps is not the most healthy one? Other questions that you can ask yourself is, how are you treating money? That thing, where are you spending it? Is it a good place to spend it? And how can I change that? Okay, I feel like that is also going to be very significant for you. If you can also read like money books, I'm hearing investment books, even though like the stock market right now, it's a bit down, but you know, maybe next year it's gonna be popping up again. So if you can read it now, then whenever it's a good time to invest, you're gonna be rocking it. But any money books and any, even not only about books, but even mindset and how to deal with your energy and everything like that, I feel like that would be very good. Okay. All right, so let's pull some self-care dice. So we have be creative. I really feel like there is a not a side hustle, but like a hobby that it's like a hidden talent for you. And if you plan and organize, this is definitely about those budgets. But if you also look into those things and kind of make time for that hobby, make time for that side hustle, it can turn out to be something really great. Okay, so don't just neglect those things straight away, you know. But we also have sleep, so be sure that you indulge in some sleep. We also have dance to kind of shake up the energy, and that can actually help you a lot with like clearing energy, stuck energy from your system. So if you're ever feeling a bit stuck in your money energy, dance a little bit, shake it up, because that definitely shifts energy. Okay, let me actually go and grab a book here. This is a book that I just finished reading, Make It Happen, Jordana Levin. And she has a whole chapter around manifesting money, and there is a budget that perhaps can help you. So if you want to screenshot this, you know, pause the video and screenshot it, definitely do so, because this can be helpful. And there are also like a few questions here that you can ask yourself. And this is definitely a book that I recommend. This is insane, because I was reading this book and I was just like doing the exercises, you know, just writing about my money story and everything and trying to manifest money. And it was either like that same day, or I think I did this at night or something. And the morning afterwards, I wake up and I have a new order. And then during the afternoon, I have a new order. And it's like money just started flowing. So this is definitely a great book, and you should definitely look into it. But let's see here into that practical tools and what you can invest and jump into in 2023 that may kind of boost you up a little bit. Okay, so we have here, serve where your heart swells. I haven't finished reading this book. I'm actually like in the first pages of this portion, but these are a few things that perhaps has like a message for you or something like that. Okay, but let's see here. What else do we have for you? All right, we have take a breathe. So same thing with the book that I showed you. If you want to pause and screenshot so you can read it and you can connect with your, in this case it's about breathing, and we even have like there breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be. There's really this thing of like, okay, everything is okay. All right, meditation could also be very helpful for you and very good, but let's see, is there anything else? All right, so we have these two pages. Lighthouses don't go running all over an island looking for boats to save. They just stand there shining. So that's exactly the thing. It's not about like, I don't know, it's like you just stand here with your services, especially for the business owners, I feel. But you just stand with your services ready to act. But it's the same thing as like paramedics and firefighters and everything. They don't go out and look at the buildings. Oh, there's not a flame there. Oh, there's not a flame there. It's like whenever there's a flame, they go. But whenever they're not, they're like practicing, they're doing their thing, and then they go, you know? I mean, I don't know too much about that, but it's a little bit of the same energy, you know? It's about just do your thing, be ready to help people, and do it from a place of pure action, okay? Not that you're not doing that and that you're not having good action. Use this moment right now to, you know, screenshot this if you want to, and pause the video. But it's not that you're not doing that now, but especially when we lack money, and I'm guilty of that as well, especially when we lack money and when we start struggling, we start getting into this place of fear and, oh my God, like, here are customers, there you go, you know, and like, do you want anything? And really trying to push the thing. No, it's about like, hey, I'm here, money's gonna come up to me, and the right clients are going to show up to me, okay? The right business offers, the right job offers, opportunities are going to show up for me, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Pal number 3. If it was, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below like an affirmation. And set an intention. In 2023, I am going to reach this amount of money, or I'm going to clear my debt. In 2023, like, set an intention around money, okay? Good intention, and believe it, okay? But definitely let me know if you want to leave me just a little money emoji. Definitely do. But yeah, that's it. If you want to look into your zodiac sign or zodiac cusp prediction, I do have that in the Sunny Virgo, my other channel, but you can also get a private reading with me in the link in the description box below. And that is it. So I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. Last but not least, if you chose the Amethyst, you're in the right place. Let's get into your reading. We are going to start by looking at which area of your life needs a bit more attention, focus, and healing in year 2023. And then we're going to look into what exactly do you need to heal and any messages that want to come through, how you can heal it. We're also going to pull some self-care dice for you to incorporate those things throughout the year. And I have over here Light is the New Black by Rebecca Campbell. She has a whole section here with practical tools for shining your light. So practical tools, practical things that you can do to kind of create the life that you want. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have marriage. All right. So let's see here. What is happening around marriage? Maybe for some of you, you are married, you are getting married in 2023. I'm also hearing you could be going through a divorce. But yeah, let's see. What do you need to heal around the energy of marriage? And this doesn't even have to be like a marriage of love. It could be just like commitment to goals, commitment to your life, commitment to your career, you know, commitment to your health as well. But let's see. We have 7 of Cups, Death, 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and Page of Cups. I'm hearing restriction. You may be feeling too restricted and you need to get loose. I feel like that could be the thing that you may need to heal. Is that whether you are in a marriage or whether you are... Again, I feel like this can actually be applied to just anything committed related. Whether you are in a marriage, you are getting in one, or you're just coming out of one. If this is about committing to your career, I feel like for some of you, you're too committed to your career and you're not making time for fun. You're not making time for... you could be divided between pile 2 as well. But if you are, then definitely check out pile number 2. But I do feel like there is this sense of restriction and perhaps focusing too much on the marriage, on the commitment itself, and you kind of forget about yourself. You know, you forget about... I don't think you lose yourself, because I feel like I get a very kind of... how do I say it? Like, imponent energy. It's very like, I know who I am, and I'm my own person, but I feel like you're forgetting about yourself, or forgetting to take care of yourself. So more than anything, I feel like that self-care is definitely going to be significant. I also feel like you're putting too many responsibilities on yourself, and if you are in a committed relationship, you could talk to your partner about like dividing chores and how we can balance things out a bit more, and also making more time for friends. That is something that is coming through, because I do feel like there is something around, I don't know, it's like you're too, I feel like you're too grounded, and by becoming too grounded, you're too out there in the clouds, if that makes any sense. It's like you forget to, you stop getting a notion of what reality actually looks like, or what it can look like, you know? And I feel like you're just so focused on your day-to-day routines and day-to-day chores that you really forget about the fun. I really feel like this 9 of Cups is the heart of the reading, and it's what you need to heal, is to have more fun. And because I see this 7 of Cups in the beginning has like a to-do list, you know, and it's like you have so much to do and so many things going on that you forget about yourself. So I really feel like this is a commitment to anything. It's like you're committing to love, you're committing to a person, you're committing to children, you're committing to a diet, you're committing to a career or anything else, and you're not committing to yourself. All right. So I feel like this is the most self-love pal, is like commit to yourself, have a relationship with yourself, and take care of yourself. You know, I feel like you need to be taken care of. I feel like you need to, and again, not necessarily from other people, but you need to give yourself that love. The same love that you give to others, the same commitment you give to other situations, you're not giving that to yourself, okay? And I feel like you may need to indulge a little bit more in it. All right, so let's take a look at how you can heal this and what your guides want you to know. So we have the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups. For some of you, I'm hearing that you have children. We also have grieving, courage. We have belladonna, silence, listen more, and quiet be. I'm actually doing this wrong. Wait. Okay. We also have bird of paradise, self-acceptance. There you go. You are so much more. And we have priorities. Yeah, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. And we also have gray, endings are inevitable. So I really feel like for some of you, you could be going through like a divorce, especially with grieving, and endings are inevitable. And this is about like centering yourself back to yourself. Okay, it's about, I even feel like for some of you, the way for you to heal this is like, for example, quitting social media. Because for some part, another message is coming through where it's not like about a divorce of a relationship. It's like you're feeling perhaps disconnected from your career. You're feeling like something is not working, like you need to let go. Maybe you quit your job or you're thinking about quitting your job. And I feel like that is part of the process. And I feel like sometimes you may get really tough on yourself because of social media. That is one of the things that is coming through. Quit social media, or like cut down the time that you spent there. Stop following. And this may be something hard to do, especially if you are a bit like self-conscious and worried about what other people are going to say. But if there is anyone that you follow on your social media that you don't even care too much about and you don't really want to know about their life, if you don't want to quit social media altogether, unfollow the people that don't make you feel good. Okay? Because it's like your mental health and your relationship with yourself, it's more important than following people just for the sake of not hurting their feelings. If it is not helping you, if it is hurting you, if it is making you feel bad about yourself and hurting your relationship with yourself, then you need to put yourself first, okay? So that is something for you to do. And you know, I've done this. I've stopped following friends. I've stopped following people that they were just not healthy for me. And I didn't really get anything, like I didn't get an angry message or anything like that, okay? So it's sometimes we are afraid of things that are not even that big of a deal, okay? Especially when it comes to what other people are thinking about us, because they're most likely more focused on what you are thinking about them and not the other way around, okay? Because we're all too focused and worried about, oh my God, what other people are saying about us? What do they think? And we're always self-conscious about us, and we rarely think about other people, okay? So, yeah. So social media is one of the things, is that I feel like that is going to help you a lot, because you could be going through this ending where you need to let something go, or something is not really working, or, you know, you're thinking about a divorce, you're thinking about quitting a job, you're thinking about something, and this could even be something as simple as you are needing to make more time for yourself, and you look around, especially if you already have children, you look around and you see pictures and like stories of happy families, and oh my God, I love my family and I spend so much time with them, and oh, I'm so happy. It's like everyone is different. Everyone is freaking different, and what they show on social media, it's not what actually happens. It's just a portion of their life. So that is definitely something that needs to be looked at here, because I feel like you could be comparing yourself to people that you don't even need to compare yourself to, because it's not even the same thing. And for example, sometimes we compare ourselves in terms of oh, that person already has that and already has that, but maybe they don't have a good like health, and you do. You know, it's like everyone it's at a different point in their journey, and that is something that I feel like you may need to kind of understand and accept that about yourself, is that you are exactly where you need to be, all right? And if you need to take more time for yourself, please do, okay? Because that is another thing. I feel like especially if you have children, I have a bunch of nephews, and I can hear my siblings complain about how chaotic it is. So you may be requiring a little bit of silence. So if you need a little weekend getaway, even with your partner, you know, to work on that marriage, please do, okay? If you need to send them away to somewhere, please do, all right? They're gonna be safe, they're gonna be okay, and I feel like your relationship with yourself or with your partner is definitely going to like take off in a huge way, okay? I really feel like you need to make time for yourself, and you need time away from your day-to-day life to just breathe and reconnect and recenter yourself, okay? Another thing that is coming through is that I feel like you need to make more time for, like, you need to have more me time. It's not just about a weekend getaway, it's about routines. So if you need to wake up a bit earlier and you need to go to bed a bit earlier as well, please do, but make time for yourself and make time for just reading a book, for meditation perhaps. I feel like that is actually something that could help you a lot. And it doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to just focus on your breathing. One type of meditation that I've been doing is it's manifesting meditation, essentially, where I visualize and I tap into the feelings that I want to feel during that day, or I visualize and tap into the feelings of things that I want to manifest. And little do you know, the manifestation time has passed. So that could be a form of meditation for you. Also, yoga. That is also great for you to just kind of feel into your body and get into that meditative space. So that is something that you may need to tap into, is to just relax and breathe and make sure that just like, what are your priorities? You should be a priority for yourself, okay? And I really feel like, and fun, you know, Knight of Cups, that Nine of Cups, fun should be part of it, okay? Should be part of your routine, of your schedule. And if you need to actually schedule it, and it's like from 7 p.m. to, or let's say from 9 p.m. or 9:30, whenever your kids go to bed, to 10:30 or whatever, that is going to be a me time hour. I'm not going to clean. I'm not going to, well, if that makes you happy, then definitely do. But I'm not going to clean. I'm not going to focus on my to-do list or get ahead at work. No, I'm going to read. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to just have a little cup of tea and snuggle in the blankets. You know, I'm going to watch a movie with my spouse. Whatever the case may be, make time for yourself. Make time for relaxation, okay? I feel like you need to go to a spa. I feel like this is the most, like, literally sometimes people look at self-care and it's like, mani-pedis and a spa and everything, and self-care is not around that, or not 100%. That is like 10% of self-care. Self-care is also about meditation, habits, routines, eating healthy. That is all part of like connecting with your body and taking care of yourself. But in your case, I really feel like it is about those things of literally self-care, like going for a spa, going for a massage, mani-pedi, whatever you want. But it's about indulging yourself, pampering yourself a little bit, okay? So we have over here walk and pets, especially if you have pets. Pets are a great excuse for you to go for a walk. And there's definitely this thing of like, breathe and get outside of your routine, of your day-to-day energy, all right? I'm also hearing traveling. So if you want, maybe it's a weekend getaway, but 2023 may be a great year for you to travel and go somewhere, possibly somewhere where inner child feels really good. But this inner child is definitely around those like fun, right? Making time for fun, making time for you to connect with yourself, you to connect with the life that you want to live, okay? And just literally be a child, okay? This may also be like, if you do have children, I feel like actually playing with your children instead of like, oh, they're playing, so I'm gonna go and wash the dishes. Play with them a little bit. I feel like that is also going to make you feel good, and it's going to also connect you with your inner child and may release some tension, okay? So that could also be something helpful. But we also have read. So there we go. Sometimes all you need is just a little cup of tea, a good book, and just a fireplace, essentially. So yeah, let's get here into the little, practical tools. Anything else that you may want to incorporate in your life, or sometimes messages actually come through. Be the light, serve the world by being you, I guess, part 5. But this is definitely like, just be your authentic self and go with the flow, go with your heart, go with whatever feels right to you, and please indulge in that, okay? I feel like that is going to be super important for you in 2023. But let's see here. What else do we have? All right. So we have leave space for grace. Let me see, this way. So you can pause this and screenshot it so you can read it, and you can kind of work on this thing, okay? Maybe a little journaling thing. And we were talking about like quitting jobs or divorce or something like that, and we have like the journaling prompt is, if you weren't afraid of something not taking its place, what would you let go of? So perhaps there's clearly something here that you need to let go of, and you're you're afraid. It's a mix of afraid and scared. You're afraid of what other people may think of that thing of the social media. Okay, so if you need to quit social media, quit social media. All right, let's get you another one. Your tribe's waiting for you. Ooh, so definitely spend more time with friends and have fun. But again, if you want to pause and screenshot this, please do, so you can read it later. And those are your 2 little things for you to kind of connect with throughout the year, and or has a preparation for the year. That could also be it. But yeah, so that's it. Whew, I'm tired. But that's it. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. Definitely let me know in the comments, and you can like leave a little, leave a little like feather emoji. Why not? But yeah, also if you want like a 2023 prediction and messages for your sign or for your cusp, definitely check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo. They're gonna be there, and you can also get a private reading with me. The link is gonna be down below. Okay, so I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.